Okay, so tonight we're doing a sample of the 1792, which is distilled by Barton, owned by Sazerac. 1792, the Cognac finish. It's 95 proof. So I'm a huge fan of the 1792 series. I've had the small batch. Small batch is pretty easy to find around here. Full proof it's available, depending on where you get it. It might be a little pricey. I mean, not super expensive just for what it is. See a lot of store picks of it, and now I'm starting to see the bottled in bond and the single barrel start to come in. A lot of those are picks as well. None of them are super expensive. Even like the foolproof store pick are usually floating around the $60 mark, maybe a couple dollars either side of that, which isn't bad for a store pick, especially if it's good. But I've had the sweet wheat. Yeah, the sweet wheat. I wasn't impressed with the sweet wheat. It is good. It just, I guess maybe it's one I've been wanting to try. I had not seen it anywhere, and a friend sent me a sample, and it was good. It was just there. There was nothing exciting about it. I really like the small batch. It's another one it's not going to blow your socks off, but it's good. I really like the full proof. I've got a sample of the 12-year that I'll do a review on later. But now they're getting into, I think I had a sample of the bottle in bond, and I think that one was a store pick. But yeah, so now they're getting there's the Cognac finish, and there's a couple other newer ones that have come out. And so this is my chance to try the Cognac finish, which that's sweet. Not like super sweet, but it's noticeable. Just like oak and honey. I have never had a cognac. Well, actually, I take that back. I think I got one of them little 50 milliliter bottles of, I think it was a Hennessy or something. For anyone that doesn't know, cognac is brandy. It just comes from the Cognac region of France. And I know that sounds really pretentious and uppity, but that's the rule. But anyway, so one time I wanted to try some brandy, and I got I don't know anything about it, so I got a cheap bottle, and it was good. Like you could tell it started out as a wine. It was really, you could really get that grape on there, but it's not something you can sip on during warm weather. It's a cold weather drink. Like I was about to start sweating. Anyway, this, I get that. Not the heat and all that, but there's definitely a fruit note to it. Yep, it's definitely there. It's like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like if you were to take like grapes and cherries and all these, darker red fruits. And I hate whenever people use that note. I taste red fruit because there's so many different notes, but I think like cherries, red grapes, maybe some plums, and just kind of made a little blend of those and let that stew down. into kind of just a dense, whatever the result of that is. Stew those down, almost like a jelly. That's what that reminds me of. That note. It's just a. It's almost like a, because it's not super sweet, so it's not like you think most jellies, but it tastes like a fruit spread you would put on toast. But you still get the oak, the honey, the caramel, all that in there. But that fruity, and that's the only way I can describe it. And you know, as I've said before, I'm not a fan of people that pull out these random, overly specific tasting notes. But it's just it's not quite grape, it's not quite cherry, but it's in that family somewhere. And I realize those are two separate fruits. You just got to understand how my brain works. But I think consistency of the fruit itself. And that's where it's at. Maybe even venturing over into plum somewhere. But there's a fruity, I don't know. Yeah, and as I sip on it, I get more, there's almost a nuttiness to it. Yeah, that's an excellent pour. That's very, and even at 95 proof, like it's easily drank, but to me, the flavors are very after dinner dessert-like, which is when most people would have a cognac anyway, is as a relaxing after dinner or whatever. That's an amazing pour. I really like that. I haven't had anything from 1792 that I don't like. Excuse me. Really, the only one that was, and I can't even say I didn't like it. It was just, was that sweet wheat. It was so soft, and there was literally nothing to it. But that's as close to bad as I've seen them do. So, yeah, that's a good one. 1792 cognac. I guarantee if I can find a bottle, not overpay, then I'll definitely grab one. That one did well with finishing. So, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed.